Okay. Hello and welcome everyone to ARL's console series Tuesday night MultiClass GT3. We are at Kaylami today. We are in South Africa. We are racing in a fairly higher temperature track right now. 27 degrees Celsius in the air, 32 degrees Celsius on the track. It is in South Africa, so it's a little bit warmer than usual. I'm your host, Sean Stewart, also known as PNW992, also known as Dad Milk, and I am here to broadcast to you the finest of the finest, the drivers of PS5 and Xbox. And I'm a little late to the game tonight. I apologize. Work went a little crazy for me this afternoon. But I'm here. I made it. I hope these guys appreciate it because I always appreciate being here. And for everyone out there, we just had amateur class go out. They put their lap times together. I'm just going to go through their times really quickly so I don't really miss a beat here. So right now we have T Goose in first place with a 142.3. Excellent time out of Mr. Goose. We have Chris Penny after him in the Ford Mustang, a 143 flat. Mr. Wilson, a 143 flat as well. Oh, wait, sorry. Okay, sorry, Lanton just went through. So a 143 flat from Chris. Wilson, 143. Empuero with a 143.4. Tillery with a 143.6. And now Silver Class is coming out, so it's going to be a little more difficult. Let's see here. Get this to the amateurs. There we go. Sorry. Empuero with a 143.4. Lopez with a 44.2. Fonseca with a 44.2 in the Lexus. Bender with a 44.3. What's up, Goose? What is this stupid thing? There we go. Red Eye Racing. Hell yeah, buddy. Dreezy in 8th place with a 44.4. And Zarnath with a 44.6. And that is your amateur class qualifying right now. We have silver coming out so far. We have some lap times here. 42.8 for Mr. Lanton. Clark with a 42.9. A 42.9 for Frank House. Moda with a 43.1. Collerton with a 43.1. Oh no, sorry, I screwed that up. Collerton was the 43.1. Tillery with the 43.6. Yeah, buddy. You and Penny got this. Looks like Abbott just takes on Silver Class first place, and Lanton just battles him out with a 42.1. Abbott with a 42.7. These guys are getting after it. Let's go out on the grid here. Mr. Frank House in the 992. While these guys are getting their laps in, I'm just going to go with the standings right now. Since we've had round 2. We missed last week because of some technical difficulties. Right now, amateur class, we have O'Shea Wilson in the Lexus in first place with 26 points. Tied for first, Mr. Juan Empuero in the BMW. 26 points on the board as well. Mr. Dreezy in the Mustang putting up 20 points on the board. Congratulations to you, Mr. Dreezy. In third place currently, Talk to Me Goose in the Ferrari. He is currently in my chat right now. He has 20 points on the board in that Ferrari. Doing a great job in that Ferrari this year. I think he's going to kill it this season. Just saying, Goose. Craig Penny in the Ford Mustang. I think I called him Chris earlier. I'm sorry, Craig. 16 points on the board. 5th place for Craig in the Mustang. Carlos Lopez in the BMW M4, 16 points on the board in 6th place. Fonseca in the Lexus, 14 points in 7th. Cambrai in the M4 as well, 14 points. Zarnith with 12 points in the Lexus. Richard Lynch, 10th place in the Ford Mustang, 12 points as well. Sugar Balls down in 11th with 10 points, and Bender with 8. Yeah, that is your amateur class standings right now. Let's do the top 5 of our silver class. Mr. Rigo Campus. Whoa, a little bash up from our guy there. We have Campos in first place with the McLaren, 26 points on the board. He got first place on the last round. First round, it looks like he was not present. Jean Cote with the Aston Martin in the 25 points, second place. Chris Lanton with the McLaren, 22 points in third place. Michael Clark in that BMW as well, 20 points on the board. And Craig Collerton in fifth place for silver class in the McLaren, 18 points. Our pro class right now, we have Jan Sukowitz in the BMW, 25 points on the board. With John Bonham getting pushed down into second place. McLaren Evo, 25 points, Mr. Bonham. He needs to step it up. He knows he will. Carl Sween in the McLaren, 22 points in third place. Mr. Lucas Straub in the BMW, 22 points, fourth place. And my dear friend, Mr. Flobby, Robert Woodall Jr., 20 points on the board in fifth place in the AMG. Right now, we wish you could stick around, but got uni to do. Yesterday went great for me. Yes, I am back to racing Monday nights. I will not be broadcasting Mondays anymore. But last night was fantastic. I got third in class. I'm in silver class right now for this season. But my first race back in almost 2.5 months. Third place and 12th overall, which was pretty damn good. I was biting for 10th, and then I got a drive-through penalty and a couple other bumps off the road, and yeah, it was all good though. Everything went pretty smooth as far as Alton Park goes. The track is a mess, and Squirrel is spinning out in his Ferrari. Looks like Pro Class is lining up, getting ready to do their laps for qualifying. That was Vallejo and Silver? Yeah. Good question. We're all asking that question. Alright, let's go to our standings right now. For silver class, we have Mr. Moda, a 141.8 in the Ferrari. Super fast time out of Moda. Mr. Campos with a 42 flat. Lanton with a 42 flat as well. 0.03. Man, 3/10. Nice work from Mr. Lanton. Mr. Clark with a 42.3 as well. In fourth place. And Frankhouse in fifth, 42.4. Chicas with a 42.6. And Aji with a 42.7. Abbott with a 42.7. Man, these are such close times. It is going to be a very close race with our silver class drivers tonight. And we love that. Messed up so bad and ended up doing 37-second damage. Yeah, I think you and George as well. George really got messed up last night. He ended up having to take himself out of the race. So, unfortunate times for you guys, and I apologize to you as well. Alright, it looks like Pro Class has finally made their way out onto the track. Let's go out and catch up with some of these guys right now. And by the way, we always do our sponsor of the evening. And folks, I just want to give you a locals only beverage here. Rainier Beer. Brewed in Washington State. That's where I reside. We're going to crack this baby open. It's made with Yakima Valley hops. You probably don't know where that is. I know George does, so cheers, George. This is for you. Fucking delicious. All right. We are out on track with our pro drivers. Any predictions out there to our people watching for Pro Class this season? Who's going to take it overall? Anybody out there have a guess? Right now we have Zukowicz in first place. He's super fast in that M4. We'll get top 42. No. You'll get... yeah. Top 42. Absolutely. You're right on. Jeez, man. You guys crack me up. Give yourself some credit, will ya? Oh, man. Alright. This is not on track here. There's our current leader overall in Pro Class. Actually, I didn't even look at overall. This is just Pro Class. Let me go back to here. Overall, yeah. Jan is currently in first place still. Bonham right behind him in first place as well. They are tied, actually. 43 points overall. And Carl Smeen is in third right now. 41 points for him. Luke Straub with 41 points. And Mr. Randall Robert Woodall Jr., Flobby himself. Making me super proud, Dad. Fifth place in the Mercedes, 40 points on the board. Awesome job, guys. You're doing great. Y'all doing great. Doing great. All right. Mr. Straub and BMW. Need a fucking beer after a long day of work, you know? I know all you out there can agree. Now, let's see. Go back to our timetables here. So we have okay. Oh, my dog's excited. Look out. Alright, currently holding it down. Still Moto with the 141.5. Desdub. Let's go, Desdub. Mr. Dubstep himself with the 141.8. You guys got a silver class driver in the lead right now. Who's going to take it? Bonham is in 6th currently. Oh, and Zukowicz just puts down another fast lap, and Bonham, there it is. The 141.4 for Mr. John Bonham, currently in first place in the McLaren. D. Olak. Where is Mr. Dave? He is 14th overall. Let's check where he's at in our standings. 13th in Pro. 8 points on the board. Looks like Mr. Olak's got some more work to do. And we don't know this guy's real name. Whoever you are, SEAL Team. 6th place overall with 20 points on the board. Actually, sorry, Pro Class, 20 points on the board. Yeah, 6th place for Pro. Overall, Mr. SEAL Team is 6th place overall too. So 6th out of him. All right. Sir Bina. A lot of BMWs. I think people got the hint that they're glued to the ground as far as all these cars go. Sorry. Racing shoes are bothering me. Who out there wears racing shoes when they're sim racing? I sure fucking do. And I have a special pair. Mine are the limited edition Porsche 911 Turbo Puma racing shoes. You guys see those? You see those? See how fucking sexy those are? That's what I wear when I'm out here putting work in. Mr. Dalton driving the GTR, taking a stop here, it looks like, going back to the pits. There's our leader of the pack right now, Mr. Bonham in the McLaren. Kind of a reptilian green looking car there. Gotta like that. A little pretentious that your number is number 1, John Bonham, but you know what? If that's how you feel, that's who you are. You know? Be who you are. Nobody can take that away from you. Word to the wise, you know? Oh, this Rainier beer. How can I join in on this? Well, Joe Mama E, you can go to SimGrid and sign up. We have. Are you trying to join for console or are you trying to join for PC? You gotta let me know because got a couple different places you gotta go. But SimGrid, you can find us America's Racing League. On SimGrid, we have console series. Okay, console. Yeah, you're gonna do. We got Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, Sunday nights now. I think we may have some one-offs in between. So yeah, please join. Sign up for whatever races you can. I know this grid is pretty full for the Tuesday night series, but we're always looking for more people. So yeah, find us on there. Join the Discord after that. Blocks him with a crash into the wall. Sween currently in 3rd in our pro class. Looks like he is 6th. Sign up on SimGrid. It's all on SimGrid. SimGrid.com. You will find us there. Oh, thank you, Mr. Appreciate you. Thank you for that. All right. Let's go to our standings. Okay. A little bit of a change up here. Moda still with the rapid lap with a 41.5. Silver class driver is in 4th place, but we have Bonham in 1st with a 40.7. Fucking flying from Mr. Bonham here. I guess the number does hold up. Okay. Let's see how you are. Zuckowitz at a 41.3. He's got a little more work to do if he wants to beat Mr. Bonham. Desdub, Mr. Dubstep with a 41.5 in 3rd. Like I said before, Moto with the Ferrari holding it down in 4th place. Silver class with a 41.5. Super fast time out of Moto. Stark we have in 5th currently. 41.6 in the 992. Oh, and that just changed because Sween just threw down a 41.5, putting him in 3rd place. So we have Zanotti, our Italian lover, of course, driving the Ferrari with a 41.7. He is in 7th place. We have Mr. Dalton, the Australian hero, driving the Nismo GTR. I love to see that car out here because I don't see a lot of people driving it. Applaud Mr. Dalton, and we've talked about this before. Guy rocks a controller in this, and he's just up there in the top 10s, people. So, yeah, hold on to your fucking boots. All right, And that is the end of our qualifying laps. Top 3 in AM, we have T. Goose with a 142.3 in the Ferrari. We have Mr. Penny in the Ford Mustang, a 43 flat. We have O'Shea Wilson in the Lexus with a 43 flat as well. Mr. Empuero with a 43.4, and Mr. Lopez with a 44.2. Sorry, I said top 3. I did top 5. So sue me. Go back to silver. Qualifying. There we go. 41.5 from Mr. Moda. Super rapid, fast time. Fucking flying in that Ferrari. Excellent job out of Mr. Moda. Lanton with the McLaren, a 41.8. Mr. Campos in the McLaren with a 42 flat. Clark, our silver class 4th place qualifier, 42.1. And Frank House in the 992 with a 42.2. And let's go to our pro class. See how they managed to end up here. Mr. Bonham with a 40.7. Zuckowitz with a 41.3. Sween with the 41.5 at the very end there. Really fast time out of him. Desdub a 41.5. And then we have Moda, who took 5th place. Our silver class driver there. Stark in 6th with a 41.6. Zanatti in 7th with a 41.7. Dalton with a 41.8. And then back to Lanton, and then Bloxham in 10th with a 41.9. Awesome job, guys. For those of you who don't know anything about Kaylami, it is a fairly long track. Let's get some info on this lovely track, South Africa here. There we go. Yeah, it's about 4.5 kilometers. And it's a very interesting track. It's not everybody's favorite. I tend to like it. I like driving this track at night. It's kind of one of my favorites because it has this really cool I don't know, ambiance with like the city in the background. It's kind of nice to look at when you're driving at night on this track. But yeah, it's a big track. It's wide. There's plenty of room to pass. But because it's so long, yeah, it makes it really interesting. But we have a fairly large grid tonight. Yeah, 43 people on the grid. So space could be a little more limited than usual. And it's going to be warm. 29 degrees currently, track temperature. And let's see what these guys got. We got about 45 seconds until race start. They will do their warm-up lap, and then it is go time, people. And I hope you're all ready for it. I'm fucking ready for it. Once again, our sponsor for the evening, Rainier Beer. Fresh out of Washington, Yakima Valley hops. It doesn't get any better than this.
20 seconds.
If you like cheap beer and you're in Washington State, come fucking grab some tallies of these.
Seconds.
You won't be disappointed. It's like, what are these kids call it these days? I don't know what kids call anything anymore. I even have kids and I don't listen to them. I don't even care. All right. And here we go, folks. Warm-up lap has commenced. This is America's Racing League Tuesday night console series. We have amateur silver and pro class driving this evening for you. Great mix-up of cars. whole lot of fantastic drivers. These guys are getting really fast and really competitive. And a lot of them have been driving together for a really long time, so we'd love to see that, and a lot of them have been in this league for a really long time. And to anyone out there like Joe Mama E, please come and join us. Sign up on SimGrid. That's where you can find us. And my good friend Sohu Shea put the link right in the chat for all you people who aren't talking to me right now. I'm basically just talking to myself, and I'm going to program this program for you, whether you like it or not. Because I love racing. I hope you do too. Or else why would you be here? You wouldn't. Right? Am I wrong? No. Right. Everyone warming up tires. Warming up the brakes. And let's witness some history, some drama, some excellent driving out of all of these guys. Pro, silver, and amateur class all have fantastic people driving tonight. I hope you're as ready as I am. This is going down too quickly, and I should have put another 2 or 3 next to me, but I didn't. So I might have to leave the party for, you know, half a second during the race. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell George. Don't tell George I was drinking on the job. Right. Everyone's piling up here. Let's go. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. Formation lap commencing. Alright, people. I hope you're ready for a bloodbath. Because here it comes. Race start is always my favorite. And here we go, guys. Crossing the line. My dog is here. Just in time. And here we go. Race start, everyone. Green flag is up. Hoping everyone is careful going into turn 1 here. It is a doozy. And all looks smooth coming through. Oh, wow. Look at that shot. We're going 4 deep on that turn. Holy shit. Wow. Back up to the front. We have Stark chasing Sween down. Looks like Stark's trying to make his move right off the bat on Sween. And Zanotti pushing his way through. And that was Moda. Sorry, not Zanotti. Moda. Zanotti is behind Dalton now. Dalton got ahead. My apologies to that. And Dalton now putting the pressure on Stark. Let's go to the mid-pack here. We have in the mix-up. Oh, looks like Bloxham in the back there trying to pass. Bender weaving his way up through the carnage here. Oh, so close next to Lopez there. Wow. Back to the mid-pack here. What a line of cars. It looks like somebody went off in the back. Not sure who that was. Let's try to make it back up to the front of the pack here. Goose. Plugging along. 18th overall right now. Looks like he weaved through the traffic. Like, heavy traffic. He found the rabbit hole. Zanatti pushing on Dalton right now. With Lanton not more than inches away from Zanatti. Oh, Zanatti just going off right there. Dalton putting up the defense in the GTR. On board with Zanatti. Ahead here. This corner right here is such a touchy one. Got to make sure you get the right angle on that. It's coming down the hill. You do lose a lot of time if you don't get the right apex. And Dalton just flying away from Zanatti right now. Zanatti might need some mozzarella to put in his gas line or something. Give him some extra power. Maybe he needs a pizza, because he's fucking Italian. Can't trust those Italians. They smell like macaroni. I'm half Italian, so I can say these things. Alright, let's go back. Oh, Rambo almost taking out Bechtel. Some back of the pack action here. Oof. Back up front, we have Moda in 5th place, putting the pressure on Swede now. Moda is our silver class leader, and I think this guy needs to be pushed up to pro class because he's fucking flying. He had one of the best qualifying lap times. I don't know if he's new to the mix or what, but let's go check him out here. This guy is on a tear. See, he's in silver class, right? Yeah, Moda has not raced with us yet. So this is his first race, and I think he's proving that silver class might not be where he needs to be. So he is putting pressure on Sween, one of our top pro drivers here. Keep an eye out for this guy. He means business. Alright, let's go to the back. We have Cletus. I think he fell a little behind in the mix-up in the beginning here. Oh, and Graf going off in the Mustang. Hey. Cheers to you. That's what I like to see. Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to do it. Oh, I'll drink again to that. My dog is freaking out. Okay. Back to the action here. Good God. What a fucking show we have right now. To the back here, we have Penny rocking the Mustang. Did a great job staying in his line. Tillery right next to him, that AMG. Oh, and a bump from Tillery. It looks like Penny may have made a bit of a mistake there. Hard to tell. But Tillery is off track. I think he's made his way back on. My fucking dog. Hey! Excuse me, folks. I am sorry about that. My dog is freaking the fuck out. Dude. Sorry for the distraction here. Mr. Suckballs, where are you at? 35th place. Oh, shit. Wait, who was that? That wasn't Moto, was it? Who just went off track? PC is so much easier to do this. Bonham flying ahead. Oh, Mr. Campos, 41st place. I don't know who it was. It looks like it was... No, it wasn't Moto. Moto's still up front. Well, a Ferrari went off track, and I am so sorry I missed that. I was busy dealing with my goddamn dog. Won't shut up. Collerton. McLaren being chased by Cote right now. Cote looks like he's about to make a move on Collerton. Both silver class drivers. Like another fight going on. Jeez. These camera fucking people, dude. Ugh. I need to start paying these people some more. They're really fucking up. Yeah, still some pileups. Almost. Oh, and Tillery went to the pits. Oh, his car got real jacked. Sorry, Mr. Tillery. I did see you go off. It looked like he bumped you. I'm gonna let the stewards decide what happens there. That wasn't my decision on that, but you know, that's racing sometimes. People make mistakes. You get bucked off. And Goose up in 18th place still. He is our leader for amateurs right now. Let's go back. He is. Yeah, he's giving people a run for their money. All right, let's go to our standings. Oh, not that. Okay, amateur. We have Goose in the lead right now, currently 18th overall. First in amateur class, we have Mr. Wilson in second place in the Lexus. Mr. Pinney in the Ford Mustang in third. Lopez in fourth in the the M4. Bender in the 992 in fifth, and Dreezy in sixth in the Mustang. Lampuero in the M4, currently down in seventh place. Balls is in the M4 in 8th place. Fonseca in the Lexus, 9th. And Zarnith in 10th for amateurs right now. Silver class, we have Moda cranking it all the way up in first place for silver and 5th overall. Lanton in the McLaren in 2nd, and Clark in 3rd in the BMW. 4th, we have Mr. Frankhouse in the Porsche. And 5th, we have my friend Audrey the Squirrel in the Ferrari, holding it down. Pro class, we have John Bonham rocketing ahead in that McLaren. Desdub behind him, about 4 seconds to catch up in the 992. Zuckowitz in the M4, currently in 3rd place. Sween in the McLaren in 4th. And that Moda guy, man. Okay, let's go back out onto the grid. Mr. Hicks. Lovely. What would you call that? Seafoam. Seafoam blue, green, sea green. AMG. Lovely color. Desdub in 2nd place. Still has Zuckowitz behind him. Closing a little bit of a gap on Bonham. He's got about 3.7 seconds of a delta to make up. See what happens there. Maybe he'll pull through. And then Sween right behind Zuckowitz here. Get the different camera angle. like Moda is still in 5th. Stark is really just not letting up on Moda here. That 911 purple Porsche, really hungry. Looking for Moda to make a mistake, but this guy's been pretty textbook all evening. I don't think he's going to let that up. But Stark really putting pressure on him. Let's go mid-pack here. We have Mr. Short chasing after Augie, it looks like. Oof. Really putting the pressure on Augie. A little bit of a scrub there. It's another thing with this track, because it's so hot, once tire rubber gets on there, it gets real greasy eventually with the heat and the grease flying off the cars, the rubber involved. It becomes a little bit of a mess in certain corners, so you got to be careful where you're going. Battle with Stark and Moda still happening, and behind them it looks like Zanotti and Dalton are still battling it out. And my dog is back. Hello. Are you done being crazy? Do you want to come up here? Say hi to the fans. Everybody loves you. Oh my gosh. Oh, the dicks. Oh, that's nice. Thanks for the kisses. Thank you. All right. Stark really putting that pressure on. Oh, sorry. Really trying to make that move on Moda here. Moda putting all the defense up. Stark has so much going on to get that move made. Putting so much pressure on him, waiting for that mistake. Epic battle between these two right now. Bentley fucking driving crazy. Oh, taking the outside, almost losing it. Moda holding it together in that Ferrari. Whew. Stark's not giving up. He's like, just wait. I'll take the inside. Not quite. Maybe the next corner. Little late brake. No. Not even a brake out of Moda. Oh, it's Stark just working any angle he can right now. This is excellent. This is a nice little battle, George. The president has entered the building. Oh, and there he goes. Stark making the move on Moda. Oh, just barely making the inside line there. Man, I gotta stay on this. This is just epic. This is for 5th place right now. And Stark is not letting up, man. He is like, dude, this is mine. Get out of the way. And I've decided, George, if you're still watching, that Moda needs to be pushed up to pro class. He's definitely not a silver class driver. Just saying. Because this guy is on fire tonight. Yeah. Alright, we'll let the dust settle a little bit on that one. Looks like Zanotti's backed off a little bit from Dalton back there too. Man, these guys are fucking still going at it. Oh, he's just really working any angle you can on this. This is so fantastic. And Moda keeps going wide, just really giving him a hard time to try and pass. Oh, Stark is just like, dude, get out of the way. I'm coming for you. Yeah, top 3 are close. These 2 are close. This battle, I'm not leaving this battle quite yet. I know, it's really hard to keep up with everything here. Let's go back up to the front. Oh, come on. It just goes back to these 2. It knows the action. The thing's just like, no, you're not leaving. Oh, and Dalton's coming in too. Oh, and the bump from Stark on Moda. And I think Stark just took himself out. He did. And Dalton making the pass on Moda on the inside, or trying to, not quite getting there. Holy shit. And Zanotti is just putting massive pressure on the 2 of them now. Insane battle for 5th, 6th, and 7th place here. Dude, they are just, yeah, Zanotti's biding his time. We do know that he just kind of stays patient and waits, but Dalton's a fucking animal. He's got Goon and a kangaroo in there with some fucking prawns and a, you know, a party hat on. But dude, this Moda guy is just not giving up. He refuses to let them pass. It's so awesome to see. Knee is okay. Work was a little long, so I had to be on it a lot. It's alright. I'm going to try to get some practice laps in later. For Silverstone. Let's see how I do. Alright. Let's mix it up here. Ooh. Who is that? Is that Abbott? Okay, no. Cletus is there. Yeah, Campos and Abbott are fighting. So many battles right now, man. I can't even keep up. Alright, back to the front. Top 3 here. Oh, and yeah, you weren't kidding, George. Okay, so we have Zuckowitz, who's in 3rd, Desdub in the 992 in 2nd, and Sween still right behind Zuckowitz. Need like 10 cameras at the same. Yeah, I need like 10 PlayStations just playing different screens for me. So I have all of this going on at once, then I won't have to worry about like switching back and forth like, oh, did I miss it? I missed it. No, somebody else is going to tell me about it later, and then they're going to be mad that I missed that. What the fuck do you want me to do? You know? Oh, by the way, George, our evening is sponsored by Rainier Beer. I figure I'd keep it local, you know? Classic. Rainier, Yakima Valley hops. Fucking classy. Alright. Let's get to the mid-pack here. We have Lucas Straub. Trying to make a pass on Mr. Short. God, the battles are just endless tonight, man. And Goose right behind them. Goose moved up to 16th place from 18th. The guy is on fire. Goose... Everyone out there, Goose is an amateur driver battling it out with the pros right now, so... Is it your milk with ice? Yeah, he's leading the AM. Yeah. Goose is leading the amateurs and also battling it out with the pros right now, so... The guy's doing a bang-up job tonight. And this pile-up right here with him and Short... and Lucas Straub. Oh, and Straub almost taking it out right there. Getting a little unsettled. Short still leading the pack, trying to hold it together. Straub just waiting for that opportune moment. Dude, the field has never... I know, well, there's 44 drivers, 43 drivers tonight. But all of them have been fighting. It's not like just a 1-2 battle here and there. It's like every time I switch to something, somebody else is going at it. I can't keep up here. Clark passing Zanotti now in the M4. Clark is the silver driver. Oh, and he loses control. Zanotti taking the position back. A little bumping from Clark. Not so friendly there, my friend. Take it easy. Settle the nerves down. And now we have Graf putting the pressure on Clark as well. Dude, what is happening tonight? This is like... I got home late. I'm like trying to set this whole thing up. And I'm like, dude, it's going to be... Oh, shit! And Clark knocking Zanotti almost into the wall. Dirty pool, my friend. We are watching. Anyway, I got home thinking like, oh, it's going to be a chill night. Kaylami's a big track. It's not going to be a lot of battles going on. It's pretty spread out. And now it's like fucking chaos the whole time, man. I can't even keep up with this shit. Mr. Olog having a bit of a struggle this evening. I'm not sure if he was hit earlier or not, but trying to make his way back up from 23rd place. Following Mr. Wilson. Alright, and Abbott. Still having a struggle. He did really well in qualifying. I'm wondering what happened to him tonight. Could just struggle with this track. Yeah, epic stuff for sure, man. And then we got Seal Team. We have Straub, Short. Dude, I can't keep up. There's so many fucking battles happening here. Look at this. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So we have Bender in the 992, just keeping traffic alive, and then you got Straub. Oh, dude, pinching. Oh, and Straub takes out Short. Oh my goodness, he didn't mean to do that. Yeah, he's pulling off. Seal Team going ahead. Oh, what a bummer that was. Short had the upper hand. Guys, so aggressive this evening. I was trying to have a relaxed night, and now I'm like biting my fingernails. People going into the pits right now. We're about halfway mark. Oh. I'm fucking stressed. Look at this shit, man. Lopez cruising in the M4. Zarneth also in the back, but holding it down in the Lexus tonight. Seen a few Lexuses this evening. It's good to see. A little change up. Fonseca as well in the Lexus. Looks a little banged up. Not sure what happened to him. Currently 27th place overall. And Wilson in the Lexus. Does this thing like just go to manufacturer? Like that's how it works? I don't get it. Alright, back to this battle. Oh, now we have Dalton and Stark going at it. Dude, these guys are gonna make my blood pressure go through the roof. Fucking amazing. Alright, let's go back up to our leaders. Oh, Aji going off track in the back there. Let's try and make our way back up. Okay, we got Bonham in first place, still holding the leading pack here. said it before, his livery has a very reptilian look to it. But the guy's crushing it. He is currently tied overall for first place with, who did I say it was? Oh, Mr. Zuckowitz. I think he's about to change that this evening. Mr. Bonham is on a mission. Campos looking a little banged up tonight. He's trying to get his first back-to-back title. Ooh, that'd be cool. I'd like to see that. Yeah, he is determined. Yes, you can tell. He is kind of sweeping the track this evening. Hey! My beer is not for you, dog. That's my beer. Yeah, get up here. Come here. Come here. Come up here. Come here. My dog likes to drink. I think he's been my dog for too long because he's taken on the role of alcoholism within the family. So we're just keeping that going. No big deal. Hey, can you go get me a beer, Bentley? Can you do that? I don't think he knows how to do that. This round 2. This is round 3. Because we had round 1 was, let me go back to the races. Round 1 was Zandvoort, right? Yeah. And then Red Bull Ring. And now we're on to Kaylami. Yeah. Yeah. My good friend Mr. Butler here. Mr. Brett. Also an Australian legend. He does our... anytime I'm not doing commentary, he's doing commentary. You can find him on YouTube. What is it? BRT Racing? Hang on, I'm going to make sure I get that right because the guy is fantastic at doing the comms, just as I am. I give him a lot of credit for doing it because it takes a lot, man. This is not an easy task, people. Let me go to find him. BRT Racing on YouTube. Yeah, look him up. Mr. Butler is a fantastic character, friend, driver. Guy loves racing. Australians love racing. I don't know if you guys know that, but they do. Alright, back to our top tier, folks. We got second place Desdub, still holding it down. Zuckowitz, still putting the pressure on in the M4. Back to the kids I go. Good luck for you, George. Good luck to you and your children. Looks like Desdub is now in first because Bonham has pit for his mandatory pit for tires and fuel. Him and Zuckowitz still battling it out. Looks like Stark has also made his way into the pits with Sween and Graf. A few others. Chris Short, man, back down to 10th place. Has made his pit stop, so we'll see what happens with Mr. Short tonight. Bit of a rough bump earlier there. But we know the guy can handle it. We know. Alright, well now that everybody's in the pits, I'm going to take a 20-second break here. Cool my jets with another Rainier, so give me like 10 seconds. And we're back. And so is my dog. Hello. Come here. Come here. Can you come up here? Can you come up? No? Alright, fine. Ready? Ready? To our sponsors. Rainier Beer, made in Washington State. That's where I live. That's all I got to say about that. Bentley, don't drink my beer. Alright, back to the action, folks. People are making their pits. Looks like Goose is coming in for his pit stop. T-Goose doing an excellent job this evening. Gosh, let's go to our standings now that people are... Here, let's go stay on Aji for a second. Let's go back to where everybody is. Yeah. A little tough with everyone still needing to pit. Goose is in the pits right now. Wilson up front. Dreezy in third. Penny in fourth. Empuero in fifth. And Lopez in sixth. Bender seventh. Balls in eighth. Fonseca in ninth. And Zarneth in 10th. Silver class, Mr. Aji. Excuse me. Aji making his way up to the front of the pack in silver. In that Ferrari, Lanton in second in the McLaren, Frankhouse in third in the 992 Porsche. Mr. Butler in the AMG in fourth place, Bechtold in fifth, Collerton in sixth, Chicas in seventh, Cote in eighth, Campos in ninth, Rambo in 10th, Tillery in 11th, Solberg in 12th, and Moda down to 13th. I think that may all change eventually. Don't yell at me, dog. And our leader right now, Mr. Desdub in pro class. Or no, sorry. Yeah, Mr. Bonham. My apologies. Desdub's making his pit right now. Just getting out. Zuckowitz in third. And Aji in first place. He's made his pit stop. Can Aji keep this first place position? Or will John Bonham catch up? Which it looks like he already has. I believe he will. Back to Zanotti. Our Italian lover in ninth place currently. A little bit of a... Oh! Moda spinning, who was that? Hicks out of his way. Not really sure what happened there. Huh. Looks like Lanton putting pressure on Cletus for 1-2-2. Cletus, your Ferrari looks a little banged up. And look out for Mr. Lanton. He's making a pit stop. Whoa! Excuse me, sir. That is my beer, not yours. My goddamn dog keeps drinking my beer. And Lucas Straub with a drive-through penalty. Unfortunate times for Mr. Straub. Now I gotta put my beer up top so you don't drink it. Bastard. Little bastard. Yeah, I'm talking to you, boy. I'm talking to you. Alright. got here? Mr. Solberg, currently in 38th place. Looks like the drive-through is cleared. Zuckowitz back up to second place. Desdub in third. Must have gotten ahead in the pits. Or if he passed him on the track, I apologize for missing that. But Desdub has fresh tires. He's not going to let him take that away from him. And Sween right behind them. Still kind of pacing behind in that McLaren. He could be playing the patient game. Waiting for his moment. These two screw up. Bang into each other, knock each other off track. He's got the easy go-ahead, so... Whoa, little straw action. Mr. Sweaty Balls bringing up 34th place in the M4. Bechtel in the M4 as well. 22nd place overall. We got about 20 minutes left of this race, folks. Mr. Olak up to 16th place. He was kind of falling behind earlier, down in the 30s. Now up to 16th, chasing down Short. This could be a good little battle between them. Short, unfortunately, getting knocked off track earlier in a pileup. And Olak squeezing Short. Oh, almost taking him out. Did Olak get the upper hand there? He did. Olak with the epic move, going on the outside of Short. Man. Fantastic battles tonight. And SEAL team putting pressure on Aji the Squirrel, who's now dropped down to 11th place. Aji's a fighter. He puts up great defense. But SEAL team's hungry. He's got good stats. He's up there in the standings. We got, let's see, he is, yeah, he's pro class. 6th place in pro. Aji's not going to let him pass. Just see what he can do there. Bad shift out of him. Aji getting a little bit ahead there. Mr. Urbina. '20th place currently overall. Abbott in the pits. Oh, somebody behind him there. I can't tell who's in the pits there. Solberg's in the pits. Really banged up. Not sure what happened between those two. Zarneth, 38th. The Lexus. Wilson charging in the Lexus as well. Back up to our front of the line here, Mr. Dalton. Little off track there. 5th place for Mr. Dalton in the GTR. Right behind him, we have Stark in the 992. Had some epic battles earlier this race from them. Looks like Autumn's still holding down 1st place. Go back to... Oh, Sween is in 3rd now. Sween has passed Desdub. Not sure what happened there. It looks like we missed a little bit of a battle. But Desdub putting the pressure on. Sween knows he's got to hold his lines, keep the defense up. Because Mr. Dubstep is a force in that 992. This is the battle for 3rd place. Sween and the McLaren giving Desda a real hard time to pass. Top of the hill here. Yeah, that's going to be tough for him. Suckowitz just weaving the traffic, getting ahead, making those gaps happen. Sween's got about a 2-second gap to him. A little bit of traffic on the last turn here. Could give Desdub the opportunity, depending on how this first left-hand turn goes. Oh. Nicely done. Nicely done. This is textbook racing from all across the board here. I'm including everyone as far as amateurs, silver class, whoever is in the mix of these battles. Everyone's doing a really great job not causing any issues. Let's see if we can find some more action. Oh, and we have, it looks like Butler off the track. Or no, is that Tillery again? No, that was Tillery. Yep, Tillery off track. Having his Austin Powers moment. Sorry, Mr. Tillery. Tonight has been a rough one for you, I have seen. Just keep your head down, keep it together. You're not in last place. You'll be alright. Looks like he might be done for the evening. There's Butler. Back to Mr. Butler. Having a cruise in that AMG. He's got Wilson behind him, but keeping a fairly decent gap ahead of him. Mr. Hicks had a little bit of an upset earlier, getting knocked off track. I think that was from Moda, wherever he went. Oh, looks like we have, who's that? This fucking cameraman. Who are Chris Short. Looking a little banged up in that 992 right now. Frankenhouse cruising, 10th place. Aji behind him about 3 seconds. Mr. Prince also in the 992. Urbina right behind him. Got 11 and a half minutes left, folks. Trying to keep you entertained here. The pack has definitely spread out. It's a little difficult to find some battles here. That doesn't mean we won't towards the end of the race. 10 minutes left is always very exciting. People start to group back up, find their groove. There's Moda. He went way back. What happened to Moda? That guy was on fire earlier. Not sure what happened to Mr. Moda here. But he was holding down 5th place for about all of the first half of the race. Mr. Cletus in the Ferrari. Looks like he's chasing down Bechtold. Let's find a battle here, shall we? Solberg back out of the pits. I think he was there for quite a while. His car looked pretty banged up earlier. Looks like his crew has gotten him back on track. Have to keep it together for the rest of the remainder of the race. And Mr. Zuckowitz still holding down 2nd place. Sween closing a little bit of a gap to him. And Desdub still behind Sween. But our 2-3-4 right now is pretty close. I have a feeling they're going to be I don't know, we'll see. Battling out to the end, maybe? Bechtold chased down by Cletus. Putting up the wall there, and Cletus just getting past Bechtold there. Olak making epic moves this evening. Was down in 34th, I believe, 33rd or 34th earlier. Now up to 14th. Chasing after Goose, who Goose is our amateur driver in 1st place this evening. And going toe-to-toe with our pros. Doing a fucking epic job of keeping his lines, being super, super competitive with all these, you know, so-called faster drivers. Goose is giving them a run for their money, okay? Don't underestimate amateur drivers, folks. They'll show you a thing or two. Because they're hungry. They're down here. Pro guys are up here. Amateurs want it more than the pro guys. I don't believe that, but I'm just saying things to say things. By the way, our sponsor this evening, Rainier Beer. Yakima Valley hops straight out of Washington State. That is where I reside, and that's where I'm going to probably stay for however long. It's a beautiful part of the world. I recommend you come visit. Come visit me. I don't care. I like company. We could have a good time. Drink some Rainiers. Go watch a sunset on the beach. You know? Have a nice time. You want to have a nice time? Let's have a nice time. Alright. Somebody give me a battle. Oh, here we go. Alright, we got S-Team chasing down Audgie still. Oh, he's getting closer. Here we go. S-Team hungry to take that spot from Audgie. I know Audgie's a fighter. Raced with Audgie plenty of times in MPM racing on Gran Turismo. Look our friend Max up if you guys are Gran Turismo drivers out there. Awesome, awesome league to be in. And that's how I met Audrey, was actually in that league. And doing a fantastic job of weaving this traffic, keeping SEAL Team at bay here. We're on board with Mr. SEAL Team. If you're a Mr. I don't even know. That's such a generic name. SEAL Team, go! Audrey is just not letting him have it. He's gonna fight till the end tonight. And Puero, oh, and Puero in the pits, looking real messed up there. It looks like his crew got him back on track. Nice little lineup right here with Urbina and Cletus and Prince, it looks like. And then we have Butler ahead of them. Yeah, Butler putting up a fight with... Oof. Urbina putting on the heat on Prince. Some epic battles tonight, guys. Prince putting that pressure on Butler. Butler using that AMG ass to just block out the bad here. Prince trying so hard to make some sort of move on Butler, but Butler is the champion. He will not give that position up. Don't fuck with Australians. That's all I gotta say. Whew. It's getting zesty. I'd like to go back to that. Oh, here we go. Wilson is ahead of them. I don't think it's going to show me a lot of that. Oh, it looks like Stark passing Dalton. Stark finally making that move, but Dalton, oh, back in the fight here. This is another epic battle going on. Dalton in the GTR. Last season driving the Audi, doing a fantastic job. You guys also on a controller, which still blows my mind that you can drive on a controller in ACC. It just seems absolutely impossible to me, but that's just me. I applaud him. Give him all the fucking credit here. Trying to find that move on Stark. Let's go back to that pileup we had earlier. Bonham charging ahead in the Lounge Lizard McLaren. So many McLarens. Yeah, I swear I say McLaren and it just goes to every McLaren. Is that how this works? How about I say... Oh, and Butler... holding it down, getting ahead of everybody here. Looks like there was a bit of a scrub between these guys. Let's get at the tail of Butler here. See where Prince is at. Prince is still almost a second behind him. And Cletus in that Ferrari giving Prince a hard time. And then Urbina in the M4. Oh. Prince wants it. Butler is not going to let him have it. 1 minute left, folks. Leader is on the final lap. That means Bonham has made his final approach to the lap that will end this race. I don't want to leave this battle because it is getting so spicy. Let's go check in with some others. We have Hicks fighting with Campos and Lanton at the same time. I knew this would happen. I knew the last like 5 minutes would just be everybody battling it out. Oh, it looks like Stark and Dalton have come to a gap that will not be reconciled. Chris Short, unfortunate times for Mr. Short this evening. I saw him get bumped off earlier. Mr. Bender in the 992, holding it down. Car looking unscathed. Beautiful job. Mr. Frank House, 10th place in the 992 as well. Mr. Goose, our leader in the amateur class, 14th overall. On his last lap, still chasing Olak, which is fucking amazing. Congrats to you, man. And Aji, 11th place. SEAL team looks like he's got about a 2-second gap. Zanotti holding down 7th. Rambo down in 34th. And Moda, 38th place. Not sure what happened to Mr. Moda, man. He was freaking flying earlier. And here we are back to this battle. Now Cletus attacking Butler. Oh, it looks like Prince may have gone off track, slid behind. This is going to be the battle to the end here. We're keeping on this. I've got Cletus, Urbina, and Prince, and then Butler just about a half a second ahead of them. Holy shit. Let's see where this ends up. It looks like... Oh, somebody going off track in front, causing a little bit of a break on Butler. Oh, and Butler coming into the chaos with Mr. Balls in front, causing a little bit of traffic. Cletus right behind, squeezing past. Urbina getting knocked into. Oh no. Oh, that was brutal. That was fucking brutal. Oh yeah. Balls just got taken the fuck out. Mr. Balls, I am sorry to you. You got caught up in the heat of the moment, and that is the end of our race, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all shapes and sizes and beings. That is the end of our race. Mr. Bonham, first place in the McLaren. Zuckowitz in second. Sween in third. Desdub pushed down to fourth. Stark in fifth. Yeah, dude. I know. Yeah, epic job. Everybody, epic job tonight. Stark in fifth. Dalton in sixth. Zanotti in seventh. And Graf ninth. Frankhouse in 10th. Our amateur drivers, T Goose, first fucking place in the Ferrari, and I think he got 13th overall, 14th overall. Epic drive from Mr. Goose. Mr. Wilson, second place in the Lexus. Penny in third in the Mustang. Lopez, fourth. Andreezy, fifth. Awesome job, guys. Top 5 for Silver Class. We have Mr. Lanton in the McLaren. Frank House in the 992, second place. Audrey the Squirrel in third. Butler in fourth. Bechtold in fifth in the BMW. Fan-fucking-tastic job, everybody. Loved seeing that battle with Butler at the end there. Doesn't get any better than that. And here's our leaders. Bonham, Zuckowitz, Sween, Desdub, and Stark. And guys, that is our Tuesday night's MultiClass series on console for America's Racing League. I hope you enjoyed it, because I fucking enjoyed it. And one more time for our sponsors, Rainier Beer this evening. Keeping it Washington, keeping it real. Yakima Valley Hops. Let's have a toast, because that was an epic race. So many epic battles. We were at Kaylami, South Africa. Love this track. Not a lot of people do. But I hope you can join me next week. And next week we are going to have... Where are we next week? Let's look it up. We are at... the Temple of Doom, Bathurst, Australia. Get ready for that. Get ready to join me that Tuesday night. I'm also going to be streaming Monday nights. I'm back to racing Monday nights in our PC League. Please join us on that. Go to SimGrid, find America's Racing League, and you can find all of our information on there. Join that, and then join our Discord. Best group of people ever. I'm one of them. Cheers to that. And I am Sean Stewart, your host, also known as PNW992, and also known as Dad Milk. And I am saying goodnight to you, and epic driving for all of you. Good night.